need to go over.
What's up, my
Every good boy does fine. Or face. Everybody feels good? Okay.
Today we'll be playing the ukulele.
A frog in my throat today.
We probably won't have these down.
Well, let's get down here. So we talked a little bit about piano. We may not have used this slide. I may have used this slide in the other class that's actually doing piano. But if you look at the notes on the piano, you have the white keys and you have the black keys. The white keys are what you call the natural notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Just the notes you already know. The black keys we call the accidentals. Those are your sharp and flat notes. Like C sharp or D flats, G sharp or A flats. Okay? Today, we're going to talk about something new with that. Has anybody ever seen this pattern of letters before? It doesn't really spell anything. Anybody familiar with this? Okay. So here is what I want you guys to memorize for this week. Fat cats get dizzy after eating breakfast. Kind of silly, I know. But it's a good way to memorize it. If you come up with something else for F, C, G, D, A, E, B, that's totally fine. But this is what they taught me to learn in college. So what we're learning about is the circle of fifths. Does anybody know what a key is in music? If I said I'm in the key of C, do you know what that means? Anybody? Anybody raise their hand and tell me? That's okay. If I said that we're playing a song in the key of C, that means we're using the notes out of the C major scale in that song. In our melodies, our harmonies, and our chords. Everything in that song is going to be out of those 7 notes in that scale. The line Sleeps Tonight that we're learning, that's in the key. We're doing C to F, C to G. Yeah, we're in the key of C on that one. Sorry, I've got something going on in my throat today. So, we're not going to talk about minor keys yet, right here. We're just going to do major keys. So we have C, G, D, A, E, B. If you go clockwise, if you go counterclockwise, you get C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. Now notice on the bottom 3, D flat, C sharp, F sharp, G flat, B and C flat. Those are the same notes. They're just different names for them. Now where does fat cats get dizzy after eating breakfast come in? The difference between each key is the number of accidentals. So this right up here is called a key signature. In the key of C, notice there are no sharps and there are no flats. Is everybody familiar with the sharps and flat symbols? Anybody not know what those look like? I didn't think about that. So give me a thumbs up if you know what the sharp symbol looks like. Okay, got a couple. Alright, give me a thumbs up if you know what the flat symbol looks like. Not as many. No problem. So, go right here. The sharp looks like it's called a pound sign, but it looks like a hashtag. You guys aren't old enough for real phones. You've all had cell phones. But back in the day, we used to have a key on our phone called the pound sign. The flat is just a lowercase b. Alright, now sharp means higher, flat means lower. So, if we look here, on this key signature right here, we have no sharps and no flats. C is just the natural notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. When we go over to G, well now we have one sharp. That's going to be F sharp. Alright, if we go down to D, then we have 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. A has 3 sharps, F, C, and G. E has 4 sharps, F, C, G, and D. B has 5 sharps, F, C, G, D, E. And so on. And the way that we know which notes are sharp is the fat cats get dizzy after eating breakfast. Okay?
I hope you guys like this video. If you did, hit the like button in the face.
So I can take these notes. Everybody hear my guitar? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Go down to my
Okay. So, well, I'm just going to play a few scales and I'll let you hear the difference. So what we're doing, this is the